Alright, so this is the graph for the two objects that cross each other. As you can see, we got two lines here, two best fit lines. The first line you see here with the circles, that's this data set right here, and the darker one, squares, is this data set right here. And this is the best fit line. There were some points, further on that as the cars went out of frame, that the tracker picked up, different things that it wasn't supposed to track. So I just cut those out to get the most accurate data possible. As you can see, one has a negative slope and one has a positive slope, and I'll get into what that means right here. This equation would be position equals 44 centimeters over 1 second times time minus 16 centimeters. What that means is that for every 1 second, this car that was traveling in a positive direction, its position changed steadily by 44 centimeters every 1 second. So, or you can say that it traveled 44 centimeters per second. That's a little bit easier to understand. For this one, the best fit line, it was traveling in a negative direction. These two objects were traveling in opposite directions, and you can see here at this point that they crossed, but the tracker was still able to pick up the data. So this equation would be position equals negative 65 centimeters over 1 second times time minus 0.4 centimeters. As you can see, this y-intercept is almost perfect. It's almost completely at 0, which is ideally what it's supposed to be at. But after difficulties with tracker and whatnot, you get little errors in the data. But this line is almost completely accurate. Because this one traveled 65 centimeters per second, or its position changed steadily in a negative direction by 65 centimeters every 1 second, means it traveled faster than this one, which traveled in the positive direction. But because this slope is indeed steeper than this one, you can tell visually that it traveled a little bit faster, even though it was going in the opposite direction. And this y-intercept right here means that at 0 seconds, right here, the object, or BPV, whatever, was at position of 0.5 centimeters. Yeah.